All right, Pale Knight here. I'm back in Operation Chariot with the Comintern in round 7. So, yeah, so the Soviets are this turn, beginning with the purchases here. So, why not? The Soviets are buying 2 tank destroyers worth 4 each, and they're buying 1 anti-air gun, spending 12. So they would be at saving 21. And the CCP are at this time they're not buying anything. So moving on from here, there's a bit of housekeeping. So housekeeping is going on here. So because the Germans did attack the neutrals, there was a roll for income increase, and both France had a roll of 12, which is more than enough to go to wartime. So notice they are not at war, but they are at the wartime maximum income. The Great Britain, same story. There was a 14 on the rolls, and that means that they go to their maximum as well. Again, they're not at war, but they are at wartime income. Yeah. So that handled. The Russians, at the beginning of their turn, they now roll, because it's now in July 39 and forward, they roll every round income increase with a D12 instead of the D6, so they are ramping up. And this turn they rolled A6 on Dice Maiden, bringing them to 21. So Soviets are now at 21. All right. Other than that, I believe that's it for income. With the tech rolls, I believe, let me just check my dice rolls from Dice Maiden. So that was a yep. And advanced artillery rolled an 11. So they go to stage 1 on advanced artillery. And improved factories was an 8. This one was an 8. So that will mean they go to stage 3. And they also rolled for jet fighters and strategic rockets, which was a 5, 2 5s, I believe. So nothing on this one. So 5 and 5. So they do not advance in jet fighters and rockets. So technology done. Finishing Spain up just as we go. They do no attacks, and they rolled, I believe, the Spains were A7, so also that load of nothing. And that concludes Spain. CCP. The CCP roll was, they were rolling at 2 because they only have 2 zones, and they got a 5. So zilch for CCP. Now Mongolia rolling again. They have been fairly lucky this game, but with a 10, the luck is out. So it's normalizing. They stay put. So that concludes this part of the world. I believe that over here, I'm not going to change much. This one infantry is, no, yeah, he will rail back to Novosibirsk. So I spent 1 rail over here. Oh, by the way, there's more housekeeping going on here. So Yes, the Germans bought 2 motorized upgrades for Switzerland. However, as they just took Switzerland, the railroad wasn't theirs from the beginning. That means there is no supply path. So these should not be there. And discussing it online with the German player, what he wants to do instead is to scrap the motorized upgrades and upgrade this militia instead to an infantry. Wise choice. Done. And done. And while we are still at the housekeeping, the Belgian Congo becomes British. No, they don't, because they're not at war. I just realized they're British controlled, which is different. So they do not actually become British. Please note, Belgian Congo is not British, as the Brits are not at war with Germany. So the Belgians, I suppose, get I don't know, they might get a role for Belgian Congo, but they're definitely not British yet, so far as I'm aware. Anyway, I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, please someone correct me, but I believe this should now be a controlled minor by the Brits. Other than that, I believe that's fine for now. Yeah, wait, let me just... I do have a lot of non-combat movements now. I do not have any combat. I believe... No, that's fine. So one railed over here. Let me just finish that already, because I am going to rail one more guy from all the way from Leningrad. Do I have to do that one? Yes, I do. So he's also railing to Novosibirsk. I do not like what the Japanese is doing right now. I mean, I may be overthinking things, but still very, very spooky. All right, non-combat movements. This guy up here, the submarine, takes the icy northern sea route and ends up in P1. And I believe I have down here one of those little shitty subs. Yeah, this the coastal one. He will, well, he will move. You know what? He's gonna move up here. Yeah, he'll do that. Why not? He's no threat to anyone yet. And he's a small one anyway, so probably never will be. Up here, seeing as the Germans packed a punch in Belgium and Switzerland, I might actually, at least for one round, move myself back to Karelia. These guys to Kola. These guys. So wait. The motorized is going to tow the artillery to Western Russia. And one more guy from Leningrad goes to Karelia. Yeah. Yes. Let me check. Definitely. That's good. Now, I believe that concludes my non-combat movements. That guy, this guy, that little dude, they will stay where they are. That's fine. Yes, so that is the non-combat of the Soviets. Go fairly quick. Let's do placement now. So the AA gun on that guy over here in Novosibirsk. And the tank destroyers, for the time being, I want them in Moscow. Because why not? Yes. I believe that's it. That's it for Soviet. And as seeing as they get 21, they don't have any bonuses yet. They're not at war or anything. They will be at 42 in the bank for next round. That's it. Over to the Japanese player. Thank you very much.